Hello everyone, welcome back to English class. Dear students, open the book An Alien Hand as we are reading chapter number 3, The Desert. Okay, till yet we have covered two-third part of the chapter, only some paras are left. If we talk about yesterday's part, we had read like camel is called ship of desert. Okay, and it can survive without water for days together because it has the capability to drink a lot of water for once, and now it after that he can use this water for many days. Animals, some small animals burrow underground during the hot day and came out in the daytime so that they will they burrow underground during the hot day and come out at night to eat someone. And similarly they get moisture from plants and from other animals. If they eat plants, they get moisture from the leaves. If they eat animals, then they get moisture from the meat. So in this way they manage themselves to survive in the hot conditions of the desert. Now there is the last para of page number 18. Before this, we have read about small desert animals and their surviving stories. Desert plants also adapt themselves to the life they lead. Cactus plants store water in their thick stems. Their roots lie close to the surface of the ground and quickly absorb the moisture from the light rains that occasionally fall. The major feature of all the desert is, of course, dryness and variations of temperature. If we talk about desert plants, then cactus is the famous one. Okay, in many deserts you will find the cactus plants. And how they are able to survive? Cactus plants are able to survive in the desert because they are able to store water for a long time, and they store water in their thick stems. Okay, and you may have seen cactus plants with their green, hard and thick fold stems with many prickly spines. Yes, and the roots of the cactus are usually found near the surface, not they do not go deep. Okay, like other plants you find that their roots are very deep, but no, cactus plants roots are near to the surface. So whenever there is a rain, small rain, light rains, occasionally rainfalls is there. So because with the help of these small rains they get the moisture quickly because their roots are near to the surface. In this way they manage to get the water, store the water and live their life in the dryness. Okay, the major feature of all deserts, of course the major feature of all the desert is, yes, dryness. You will find dryness and variations of temperature. Variations of temperature means like in the daytime in 24 hours, if the temperature is changing in a very rapid speed, like in the daytime it is very hot and in the night time it is very cold, so it is called variations of temperature. Variations of temperatures and the dryness is the main feature of desert. Now, in humid climates, the moisture in the air acts like a blanket and protects the earth's surface from the hot rays of the sun. The absence of this blanket in desert lands causes the desert to heat up rapidly during the day and to cool off rapidly at night. So, in the cities or in the villages where we are living, what we have a blanket in our atmosphere. Okay, it is the moisture blanket. Yes, the climate is humidity in our environment, in our atmosphere, humidity is here, and the moisture in the air acts like a blanket for us because it protects the earth from the hot rays of the sun. Yes, it protects the earth from the hot rays of the sun, so the earth is not very hot during the day because that moisture absorbs the sun rays, and the sun rays are not directly reaching to us. Okay, that's why there is the temperature variations are very normal. Not there is a difference between the day and night's temperature is very small. The absence of this blanket in the desert land causes the desert to heat up rapidly, but in the desert land this kind of blanket is completely absent because of dryness. There is no moisture, so there is no moisture blanket present. And if there is no moisture blanket, then obviously the direct sun rays will reach to the earth, and if they will directly reach to the earth, they will hot up the complete area. Okay, similarly at the night time it cool off quickly. Okay, so rapidly means quickly changes in the temperature because of absence of the moisture blanket in the desert area. The same cover doesn't let the heat go out during the night, so the earth is not very cold during the night. Thus the variations in temperature during the 24 hours is not much in our cities. Since there is no such cover in the desert, cover blanket cover in the desert, there is much variations between the day and night temperature there. Okay, much variations in desert lands, small variations in our cities. The temperature rises much during the day, in the same way it falls much during the night. Okay, as it is written, quick rapidly during the day and to cool off rapidly at night means rises much during the day and in the same way it falls much during the night. Last para, deserts are an important part of nature's great plan. They are there like the dense forest and the deep oceans. Just because they are hot and dry, one shouldn't look upon them as useless part of the earth. Dear students, our universe, our earth is very beautiful and everything is the part of nature's great plan. We have not created the plan, nature has created everything. Okay, it is the part of God's creations, or you can say nature's themselves. Okay, but similarly, if we have beautiful dense forest and deep oceans and we are respecting and finding beauty in these things like in forest and oceans, then it is our duty to find the beauty in deserts also. Okay, because it is also the part of nature's great plan. Just because they are hot and dry, they are not useless. Okay, they are not useless because uh, there is no moisture, there is no cool area, because we want to go every time like the hill station, we are finding for the hill station. No, yes, because they are hot and dry, it doesn't mean that they are useless. One should not look upon them as useless parts of the earth. They are also the useful part of the earth because it is also created by the nature. Okay, so dear students, here is the end of the chapter, the desert. I hope you all have understood the chapter very carefully. Okay, thank you so much.